What's up, everybody? My bad, man. I'm having technical difficulties trying to figure this out. Everybody there? Everybody there? Baby, you there? We're live.
Can you hear me?
I do now. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now it went up good, right?
Yeah. Now you sound good.
I don't know what's wrong with this. Sorry, guys. We're having technical difficulties, so we started a little later than I said. Hopefully, everybody can hear and everybody is there. I didn't even do the little music thing to come in, but what's up, Shy Boy Low? Keep on, homie. All right, let me start from the beginning. Johnny Chinga said, Cubo Chronicles Familia. Saludos, Chronicle family, cricket and wife. Hope all is well, said Carlos. What's up, everyone? Said Joe Brown. Sergio said, what's up, everyone? What's up?
Oh, and I was just saying hello.
Hello, everyone's in town. That's false advertising. Said 8:45. Yeah, these are all old. We're barely starting. And Sergio said, probably having Wi-Fi issues. Yeah. All right, let me come to the bottom. Now everybody knows we can't hear you, fool. Hello, white fence and cricket, said Tom. Hola, cricket and wifey, said Chile.
Hey, Tom. Hey, Chele.
What's up, ZG? What's up? Mr. and Miss Cricket, how are you tonight? Said Javier. All right, good. Looks like we're in. We're good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Glad everybody is in here. Everybody is on here. Everybody is. You guys see? You guys can see us good, right? Todo bien. Hopefully so. Hola, Javier and EJG. Got up to 40 degrees here today. Yeah, over here, man. We kind of had all right. Everything started melting and looking a lot better. So hopefully, trying to see. So I want to tell you guys. I'm trying to find something so I can show you guys something. You there, babe?
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to tell. Where is this? Oh, right here. So I just recorded. That's another. Did you finish all the cookies, Trigger? He made more, bro. He made more. He just made some right now. He made actually he made hamburger and French fries, and then he made cookies for dessert.
My baby.
Oh. Yep, yep. He did that. So good. He's good. He did that for sure. Um, what was I gonna tell everybody? So on I'm trying to get a link so I can show you guys. So I just recorded uh so I just recorded something where we're talking about the youth, somewhat of an interview. We kind of started talking about cases that are happening today, and then kind of our perspective on that. Um, so I wanted to send you guys the link so you guys know what it is that I'm talking about. You guys can see it when it comes out. It's actually going to be the new channel. Let me see. Hold on. Share. There we go. Okay. So now if I go and yeah, yep. So there's Flaco. Flaco was in it. We recorded it. Me, him, and Tony from uh, stories written by a current prisoner. And trying to find this so I can give it to you guys. Um, but yeah, we're gonna paste. Oh, I don't want to paste and go. Trying to get it, Flaco. Órale, Cricket and Señora. Cepelón 18.
Hello.
Hola, Cheles y Ty 602 said gordo. Hola Convicts Perspective. White Fence Respect, said Ty 602. It came out good, said Flaco. Yeah. So
Hey,
I'm
Ty.
trying to get the link so I can show everybody. Or not show you know what I mean. So I can put it on here and you guys can see it when it comes out, and then eventually, all right, there it is. So
Hey, I just want to let you guys know I'm not going to, well, not that it matters. You're going to be on for a while, right?
yeah, for probably a couple hours, probably. Why? What happened?
I'm probably not going to stay on that long. I was watching a movie with my parents, and this one's going to finish, and we'll probably start another one in a minute.
Well, I don't know if you're allowed to do that.
Loud. I'm trying to spend time with my parents. My mom actually called in tomorrow so we can spend the day together.
See, guys, that's why she's White Fence. Oh, look, Ty said it too.
Oh, and my dad, he took me to go eat at Denny's the other day. Me and him, we had a good breakfast. Good conversation. You mad?
Why would I be mad?
80 now.
How do I type in this thing? I can't. Post. Oh, there it is. Chat. Oh, there we go. Bam. All right. I'm sorry, guys. Let me put this, and then we're gonna get to talking about what we were talking about on that. On that, just a little bit about it, just so you guys know what we're talking about.
Well, you got it or what?
Yeah, I'm doing. I gotta type out the what's it called, the stream thing,
Hijuela.
because I don't know how else to put it over here. So talk. You
Oh,
can?
just put me on the spot.
Can't do it?
Well, I went to work today. I had a good work day. I don't know. How's everybody doing? Oh, my phone's acting dumb. Hold on. Should I read some of the comments?
Yeah. Start reading the comments. That way I can answer them, or we can answer them together while I'm doing this. I'm almost done, but
Where did you leave off? Convict's perspective.
yeah, just go from
It
there.
came out good. RJ, hello, Chronicle family. He said, I can't talk like you guys, so I'm not about to even try. Hello, Cricket and White Fence. Hello, RJ. EJG woke up at 9:30 a.m. to the live Chronicles YouTube. Cricket had the same shirt on last night. Did you have the same shirt on last night?
No, not this one. Who said that?
EJG.
No, you know what? EJG said that it barely sent him the thing this morning, and he thought he said that he thought I was going live like this morning, and so
Oh.
he turned it on and saw that it was from last night.
Oh, okay. I can't read those comments. You read them.
Yeah, I'm done now. I got that on there. I don't even know. Cricket had the same shirt on as last night. Bubba Mesa said, "Hey, Chile." Ty said, "White fan." Hey, Bubba Mesa, how are you, brother? No, Mrs. Cricket, that is not allowed," said Bubba Mesa. See?
It is allowed. I'm spending time with my parents. Thank you.
Latusa smiling. She's laughing, but white fans. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing well this evening. I enjoyed the Saturday Night Cricket DJ channel, said Rope Hugo. Gracias. Tom
Cricket
said,
DJ.
Tom Dorfer. He said, damn, white fence with pearly gates.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sergio, white fence, you flaked on us yesterday. Now you're dipping out early today. So rude.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, yesterday I was spending time with my family too. I stay at my parents on the weekends, like Fridays up until like Monday or Tuesday. And then I stay at my cousin's house like 2 or 3 days out of the week so that I could spend time with them on the weekend. You know, I get up in the morning, me and my dad go have breakfast, and he'll take me to work. And then I spend time with my sister in the evening and her kids. And like right now, we're watching a movie. We're about to start another one. My sister was at Walmart all day yesterday looking for that ice cream for me. So when I got off of work, she surprised me, which was really nice. So I'm kind of a big deal here, you know? Just saying.
You said she surprised you?
Yeah, she was like, she went in the
Hello?
freezer and she pulled. Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
What the hell, man? Hello? What's
Hello?
going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Let me see. Let me see what's going on.
Can you hear me?
Can you guys hear me?
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
You guys couldn't hear me on the other thing, right?
Should I just leave and come back in?
No, it's not you. It was my phone. My phone stopped listening. I couldn't like hear you telling you this Wi-Fi is all messed up, man. It was my phone. I was sitting there listening to you, and all of a sudden you got quiet, and when I'm talking, you guys can't hear me. So I'm trying to figure out what it is. It was weird. Um, I don't even want to go back to my phone now. Forget it. I'm gonna do it from here. Está mejor from the tablet. All right. Sorry about that. You guys hear me?
Yes.
All right. Were you still answering the question, baby?
No, I forgot what I was even saying at this
It,
point.
it jumped away, man. It's just I'm having all these fucking problems with this. My phone stopped like all the way. It don't matter. It's done. So I'm not gonna go back to the phone. I'm gonna do it from right here. Ben Cueva said, Cubo Cricket, Mrs. Cricket, and the rest of the Chronicleros. The crime
Hello.
report. That's the one, Tom. I know. We're gonna put the video out. It will be out. I ended up getting that thing from dude. So yeah, it will have the videos. It's gonna, but that's gonna be it right there. What's your favorite movie? Said RJ. Someone asked you, baby, if you've ever seen Blood In, Blood Out. I think RJ asked you that.
I didn't. I didn't care for it. Like Scarface, Blood In, Blood Out, American Me, Goodfellas. I didn't care for any of those movies. Goodfellas was a little bit more funnier, to me. It was a little bit more entertaining, but I didn't care for it. I didn't, back in the day, people used to put Scarface posters up on their wall. That would never happen. I wasn't into those type of movies.
Yeah. It. I remember. Didn't we, I had that stupid poster up. Remember?
Yeah, I just don't like to idolize things like that. Like, I would rather put a picture of, the Virgin Mary than a picture of Marilyn Monroe on my wall. That's just me. That's just me. I'm just saying. I don't idolize
Yeah.
crazy things like that.
Yeah. When did Mrs. Cricket get the white fence nickname? Like 2 weeks, like two. It's been like 2 weeks, bro. They started hitting her with that. Who made it up? It was Sergio,
I think it was him. And you know what? Yeah, it was him.
huh? That's funny. That is funny. Um,
Well, that's the American dream, right? A nice house with a white picket fence. That's the
yeah,
American dream.
that's
Yeah.
what they say.
See, babe, you got the American dream. You're welcome.
Come on, cut it out. I gave you this life.
Oh, here we go.
No, no.
Yes, yes. Every day you tell me how lucky I am.
Well, that's true. We both know that.
Get to your comments.
Uh, yeah, YouTube is not sending notifications. I didn't get one the last 2 days, said Bubba. We're trying to do it on IG too. Did you put it on IG today, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to do it on that too. So hopefully it works out like that. Güero G, saludos cricket y la wifey. Hope all is good. Hey, loco, go ahead and serenade your wife with Lady in Red. A ver si es cierto.
I
Yeah.
don't I don't really care for that song.
She don't like the song. If she did, bro, I'd blow it out, and you guys would think that it's like the same dude that sings it, but
Oh
she don't
god.
like it, so I can't do it, man.
Sing another song, like a John B song or a Babyface song to me or something. Lady in Red, really?
You don't know music. Mrs. Cricket, don't be shy, said Bubba. Just subscribe, said La Tusa. Cool, cool. We'll be having them over there. Rolando Mota, Cubo Grillo, que rollo, saludos, mi gente. What's up, brother? How you doing? Chile,
Hello.
Bubba, how are you tonight? Pelon said, I hear both of you fine. Gracias. All right, yeah, we're back now. Technical difficulties. I hear you both. Tom, what's up, brother? How's the weather up there? You're good. I hear both of you. White Fence doesn't like to stay long on here because we knock her off her high horse. Jokingly, of course.
That, I think maybe that's why I was like attracted to you and what made me, I don't know. It just because I think you didn't put up with my bullshit, or I
Mhm.
mean, because you do spoil me, and I do act like a brat sometimes, but um, I think that you kind of you weren't like that, all thirsty and you know, oh my, just the way other people were. So I think that's what kind of was attractive. But yeah,
Yeah.
you guys definitely for sure keep me humble, and yeah, you guys bring me back down to earth real quick.
Shit, that's funny. Pelon's laughing. Javier Hernandez, how was your Sunday? DJ Cricket said, RJ, what up? Got up to 40 today, Bubba Mesa. I took my bike out for a quick rip in the hood. 40, gotta be careful. No more ice, bro, on the floor? Yeah, I can't leave this up because it's covering my face. Uh, Sergio Velasquez, how you doing today, bro? Yes, we can hear you, hear you, hear you. We could hear you both when then not crickets, yes. Oh, and we're both out here now. Should be beautiful. I'm good, Bubba, washing these dishes. How are you, bro? Said Sergio. You're good. It probably just cut out only on your end. Oh, okay. Cricket giving the wife the "can you hear me" treatment. Órale, lol, puro pedo.
See, he gets crazy, right?
I'm buzzed, but not that much. You sideways, said Sergio. Yeah, I was sideways. I put it back. He said I'm buzzed, but not that much. That's
Just move
good
your phone
because,
the other way, Sergio.
right? Because that's good because you don't know when they may not be here, Joanna. I regret not spending more time with my parents.
Yeah, for sure. I love my parents to death, and uh, I'm definitely their favorite. So, it makes it even better.
Bubba, good, man. I just hung out at the stables today, washed my horse. How are you, sir? Said Javier. I'm glad Javier made it in again, baby. Yesterday, remember? He finally came in yesterday. Were you here when he came in?
No, and like I said, I was kind of in and out yesterday, but
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Javier, nice to see you. Oh, that's Javier's my cousin. We're both Hernandezes. What's up?
Yeah. Sergio Velasquez, I'm good. My poor nephew lost his lady this morning to the COVID. Poor guy. I've been with him all day. Damn.
What? I'm
Cacho.
sorry, Bubba.
Your video feed is sideways and frozen, Cricket. Yeah, I should be back now. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Bubba. My condolences. Yeah, me, lol. Tom, you take your bike out in this mess. Tocayo dispensa for your loss, said Sergio. White Fence had posters of the Cabbage Patch Kids and My Little Pony. Hey,
I
she was
did.
a she was a Cabbage Patch Kid girl. She was fucking with them little things. I used to like the Garbage Pail Kids. Remember them? What were they called? Is that what they called?
Yeah, they're kind of ugly.
Sergio Velasquez. Thank you, bro. Tom said I did today. I haven't started it in 3 months, so today the sun peaked out for an hour and I jumped on.
Oh, that's cool.
I could find live till 8:45, said Chele. Condolences to your family, Bubba Mesa.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes, at least one time a show when your lady is on, it's a requirement, Cricket, to let the audience know that your wife got lucky with you.
Oh my God, I can't stand y'all.
That's true. Gotta
I
let them
can't
know.
stand you guys.
Listen, guys, the you guys know. I mean, I know you guys know that she's got lucky. She knows. She be playing hard to get, but she knows she got lucky with
Oh,
me.
thank God. And you didn't get lucky? That's why your son is baking you cookies and making you dinner?
Yeah, I got lucky. I got a good kid.
I hate you. And you know,
Sir.
it doesn't help that, you joke about that, but now that, you have an audience and they up your head, it doesn't help at all. Now I feel like I'm against 20 crickets instead of one.
There's 39 people in the chat right now.
Oh, I'm against 39 then, 40.
Sergio, Tom said, Sergio, she still has them posters, only now they're autographed. My condolences, Bubba, said LA Dodger. Yeah, Tom, man, that salt I have to pass on. With those eyebrows, it's love, said Ty 602. Cut it out. LA
Yeah,
Dodgers, thank you, bro. How are you today? I'm sorry, Bubba. Please send my condolences to your nephew and fam.
yeah.
Cubole Chronicles for me. What's up, Francisco? I seen them pictures ahorita. That shit looks good. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Francisco.
Would White Fence ever write a book or do a documentary on Netflix if given the opportunity?
No, there's nothing interesting about my life.
Yeah,
What
I'm
would
the
they
way.
want to? What would they want to hear? That I had a great childhood and everything. I really didn't uh, do anything crazy or bad till I met somebody in jail. But my life is not interesting at all.
I'm the
And
only interesting part of her life.
can you let me talk? No, there's nothing for me to write a book about. What would I? It just would be like it would be boring. I think.
La Tusa said Tom Flyer. 100 Sins. What's up, brother? How you doing? White Fence, were you like a mall rat valley girl? Like for sure, tubular?
Absolutely, absolutely.
100 Cents says, how's the Chronicles Club? Aquí nomás, kicking back, doing our thing. I'm trying to get to the bottom so I can tell you guys a little bit about the recording we just did. Chela, thank you. Yeah, he's not taking it too well, but shit, I don't know what I'd do without Bernadette. She's my rock. My
Mm.
Belon said, my condolences, Bubba. Tom Dorfler. Pelon 18, thank you, bro, said Bubba. Spoil you. He sent you ramen noodles for 16 years, said EJG.
What?
He said, spoil you. He sent you ramen noodles for 16 years. You
Oh,
talking about the what?
he's talking about what?
I don't know. I thought you understood. He'll tell us right
I
now.
I think he's saying like, how do you spoil me if you sent me ramen noodles?
I don't know. I think we might be missing something from before. This stupid thing. Bubba doing all right, brother. Waiting on my Rams game Sunday. Tom, have
Oh
you heard the
yeah, it's
cover
Super
song?
Bowl, babe. It's Super Bowl
Church.
next Sunday.
Is it really?
Yeah, and you're gonna miss it because we're gonna have a Super Bowl get together here. Oh, and one more thing. Joey, the kid that gets on here, him and his sister are coming over for Super Bowl to my parents' house.
Are they?
Yeah, for sure.
How is who's
His
playing
sister,
in the Super Bowl? No, who's playing in the Super Bowl?
the Rams, and I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't watch all that
Exactly.
crap.
I understand. Tom, have you heard the cover song from Church Nutshell? Exactly. Cricket, you're frozen on my screen. Am I really?
You
Can't
were
be.
for a
That's
second.
okay. I'm back though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know that guys. Just bear with me, guys, because I am the Wi-Fi is pretty bad. Oh, I'm looking at it right now. It's jumpy, babe. So I'm gonna let me get back on my phone because that's where the data is at.
Okay.
God, I hate this stupid shit, man. It's just right now, guys. The weather's
Well,
got you, huh?
let's just finish up about like 5 more minutes, get to the bottom of the comments, and then I'll probably jump off so that I
It's
don't.
not you. It's not you. You know that.
It's
It's
this
this
stupid
stupid
thing.
thing. Hold on. Okay.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, I just got it.
Oh my God. Now it's like a loud, echoey sound. No, that's better.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Babe, get your life together.
Fucking shit, man.
You know what? This would never happen on any other podcast. I'm just saying.
Stay on there, babe. Hold
I'm
on.
just kidding. I'm kidding with you. Can you guys hear
You
me?
there?
Can you hear me?
I can't hear anything. If you're talking, I can't hear you. You there?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Oh my God. This fucking thing.
Can you
Hey,
guys hear? Can you guys hear me?
I hear you.
Okay, I was about to
They
take
say
over your show. If
they
they
say
couldn't
they
hear
can
you,
hear.
I was just about to take over.
You can hear me when I'm over there, though, huh? But I can't hear nothing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But all right, let me just. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm sorry, guys, if it's cutting in and out or if it's kind of slow or whatever. Um, Let me see. Tom, nah, go check it out. La Tusa's band called Church. Bubba Mesa, hell yeah, go around. Look at him frozen. He looks like a garbage pail kid, said EJG. You're frozen, cricket, but we hear you, said Pelon. Watch out, $2. Thank you, brother. Actually, yeah, white fans, we would want to hear about the better side of life that some of us didn't have, said Sergio. Tom, yeah,
Okay.
go check it out. LA Dodgers say, yeah, cricket, I think your Ruka got lucky. She gets to hear you laugh when you sleep. that, that
He
don't
does.
happen.
You do.
Saludos will be at the Mega Jam, said Cecil Collier. Orale, the Mega Jam. Mrs. Cricket said, yeah, like for sure. Laughed my fucking ass off.
What?
Huh? Like for sure.
For sure,
Tom
I was.
Tom
I
said
hate you
everyone
guys.
has said the same thing. They would not think anybody could remake that song. Oh. Rams and Bengals, that's who's playing.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
okay. Is that why Chopper had a Bengals song yesterday? Bengals thing on? All of a sudden
Probably.
he's a Bengals fan.
Déjelo.
La Tusa, I just made it through a minute 39 seconds before I had to shut it off. LOL. I stand firm. No one should do that. Lane was a legend. Me too, Baba Mesa. Sending prayers for your familia. May God comfort your hearts and embrace them affected by your loss. And Francisco LVP.
Francisco
Tom, man.
always has like the good things to say, huh?
Yeah. He's a
Francisco, you
goddamn
always have,
encyclopedia too.
yeah, you have, you always come out with some good comments.
Tom Dorfer, man, I thought he did pretty good, said Latusa. Latusa Godsmack started as a Alice in Chains cover band, even Sully quit trying to be lame. Francisco VP, my brother, thank you. Ben Cueva said, Cricket, there's a backup quarterback on the Rams team that I coached as a kid. He's from Chandler High School, Bryce Perkins. John Cervantes was also his neighbor when he was a little kid. Small world. Crazy. That's good, man.
That's
You
neat.
know what's crazy
That's
is that,
really neat.
you know what's crazy is that as big as Phoenix or Arizona, Phoenix is the fifth largest city in the U.S. You'd think there'd be more stories like that. You know what I mean? Of people coming out and being all that stuff, football player, baseball, todas esas chingaderas.
Yeah.
RJ said it would be interesting to hear the story on Cricket's life from your perspective and how you persevered. Now you're on a platform that brings awareness to others.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah. Well, he already
Hearing,
knows what I think of his lifestyle. I feel really bad for him, his lifestyle growing up and what he went through. I have a lot of thoughts on it. Like I said, it just
what was wrong? What was wrong with my lifestyle growing up? I mean,
see, and that's the problem. You think that's normal, and it's not normal. And my heart goes out to you because, you sound like those kids, like, oh, my mom's, this and that, but it's okay. It is what it is. Like, kids shouldn't have to settle. They should have good parents. They should have great parents. And it breaks my heart. You know what I mean? And I think that's why, like, my family loves you so much. And every time you come, they spoil you as well because, well, you're good to me and your son, but they just treat you like a son too. But yeah, I definitely didn't like his upbringing. But that's my opinion.
Tom
I
said
wouldn't have done it
Walmart
that way.
wife. Well, we
Walmart
know
way.
that. Look at Meal.
Yeah, that's
99
what I'm
cents.
saying. Look at the way you're raised, and then look at the way Mijo was raised. And Mijo was raised by a single mother while you were gone. So I mean, it you know what I mean? You can do it. It can be done, even if both parents aren't in the home. And that's why I feel bad for your childhood.
It wasn't that bad. Rasa Fu said, tapped in. You're good, loud and clear. What's up, Rasa Fu? How you doing, brother? You're good. You're both good here. Yes, you're both. We can hear her. We hear you. Dollar Tree Wi-Fi. Yes, I hear Doña. We hear both. Yes, yes, we hear you both. Family Dollar Wi-Fi. Everybody's kidding my Wi-Fi. Good daughter spending time with the parents. Goody two shoes.
I always spend time with my parents.
What's
My
good,
mom will
familia?
still,
How's everyone's?
my mom will still braid my hair.
Yeah, I know. Tom said, like, gross me out, gag me with a spoon. Ooh, grody, but Cricket is so bitching totally to the max. Fuck.
He is so
Latusa
freaking
said,
totally hot.
you stupid. You remember when you used to go on Barrio Breakthrough and say I was gorgeous?
I'd be like, "Hello, I just want to send a shout out to. Did I say Manuel Medrano?
No, you would say Cricket.
Did I say Cricket? I'd be like, I just want to let him know he's so gorgeous and da da da. Remember?
I remember right before I was getting out, she calls Barrio Breakthrough and she's like, well, my man's getting out tomorrow, so I'm not going to call anymore. And that place was, remember, it was supposed to be like you remember Radio Breakthrough? Everybody would just call it, do that, like regular request songs and stuff.
Well,
And
I didn't know how to request anything to anybody. I never did it before. How would I know? Just
Francisco said, God been good to me, sis.
good, good.
Paul Pedrosa said, Cubo, Cricks and Mrs. Cricks was cracking Montebello in the casa. Cubo. Javier
Montebello.
said,
There's Montebello friends in here. Yeah.
Bubba, may God rest his soul and comfort the family during this tragedy, said Javier. Javier, thank you, brother, said Bubba. Damien, that on, brother, I sent you my number. Call me tomorrow after 2. Bubba Mesa, condolences. Hit the like. Thank you, bro. Check in the box. Said hit the like. Gracias. So check it out. So we did a little thing where we so it's Tony from Stories Written, but you see my nose, babe? I fucking cut it. I stabbed myself in the nose. See it?
Why?
Well, I was at work
Are you
and there was
trying to kill yourself because I'm not around? You miss me that much?
yeah, baby. I miss you so much.
That's okay. I'm just kidding. Let me see.
No, but now the truth. So
I
I was I was outside and I had to put salt down because of the snow. And I
Right.
had my knife and I'm cutting the bags of salt open and pendejo, my nose is running because it's cold out there. So I go up to like wipe my nose and I still had the knife in my hand. So I stabbed myself in the fucking nose like a dummy with the knife. It was just so damn cold I didn't realize. Oh man. But
I have to worry about
anyway.
people out here. I have to worry about people out here trying to stab you and then you go stab yourself. What the
I know,
hell?
right in the fucking nose. Where is it? Right there. It's crazy. But anyway, hit the
Put
like.
some,
Thank you, bro. Right,
put
I'll
some
start a week
Neosporin on
long.
it.
Huh?
Put some Neosporin on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now the truth, Raza fool. Quit with the mushy stuff. You thought that salt was cocaine. Said, Boa Mesa, cortatela. Francisco said, Cricket was trying to give himself one of them bull rings. So, okay, Tony from Current Prisoner, that stories written by a current prisoner, and Flaco from Convict's Perspective, and I are gonna kind of start a new channel a little bit, where we discuss actual. So this is kind of the layout. What happened? We're bringing up stories from the news, whether they're new or old, talking mostly about kids or young adults, 15 to 21 or something. And the whatever crime they committed, and we just discuss it from there. So obviously I go into my part. I'm talking a lot about what I say here too, about the childish mentality and the problems with that, and the juvenile justice system. And so we all give our take on these, the crimes at hand that we're talking about, and then a little bit of discussion. So it's kind of what we do, just to kind of have another platform where we're actually discussing on a regular basis, the message that we're talking about. So anyway, that was what we were recording earlier today, and that's what that channel is.
Hi, mijo.
Quit with the oh yeah. Cricket
Is
was
Nana still
Bubba
in the
Mesa.
living room? Okay, I'll be right there.
Sorry to hear.
Sorry.
Sorry to hear about your his wife. Lo siento, hermano. Hey, the stab wound gives you character. You look like a pintero.
Hey,
Yeah.
when you do these, are they going to be recordings or are they going to be live?
So no, the recordings. That's what we did, and it was just audio. So we'll probably put pictures, almost just like videos, same shit. You know what I mean? But I don't know if we're ever gonna go. I don't know if we're ever gonna go into where we're actually record. Like it's video or and audio. But these were just audio. We're kind of discussing it and recording it, and then I guess we'll edit it with pictures and stuff. On the video. But it's more about just wanted something where we can discuss kind of like a round table and focus more on the message at hand. The kid stuff that we talk about even here, but just on another platform, kind of doing it together. So I know we all have our own platform and you do it a certain way. This is just somewhere where we thought maybe we can come together and give our perspectives on all these things, individually. I love you too, babe.
I said your point of view.
Oh, I thought you told someone you loved them over there, and I was clowning.
Oh,
But yeah, basically, yeah, our point of view from each side. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I know we talk about it a lot here individually, like on the live we get into it, and they, each one does whatever they do on their channels. But we just thought maybe if we could come together and pull subscribers from all of our channels, just so we can get this message a little bit more mainstream out there a little more. You know what I'm saying? Like just talk about this a little bit more and make it, one of the things that I said there that I was just thinking about and not to change. Well, that's what this is about. So this is what we're gonna do. I was saying, man, that these veteranos that get out the joint and then start glorifying or telling the war stories or smoking weed or getting high or doing whatever with these youngsters in their neighborhoods, really need to be ostracized in these barrios.
okay.
Vatos like,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
I don't mean to cut you off. I have a real quick question. These people that you
Mhm.
guys are gonna have like guests on that, giving their point of view, saying, kids, you shouldn't do this, or let me give you my point of view on what happened here and here. These aren't going to be people that are also still living that lifestyle, right?
Well, number one, if we were going to do that, of course not. Number two,
Okay,
there's no guess.
I'm just asking. I'm just
I
asking.
know, but there's no guess. It's me,
Oh,
Flaco,
okay.
and Tony
Oh, okay.
talk,
Okay.
talking about stuff that's in the news right now. But no, of course, we'd never have anybody that's actively doing that bullshit now.
Okay.
So, but what I was saying was, I think that these vatos, these veteranos or OGs or whatever you want to call them in whatever neighborhood they're in, need to be really ostracized and put in their place for what they're doing. When we're in the joint, we love to talk about how we have this integrity and that crimes against children is a no-no, and we all believe this so much, and yet we're willing to lead these kids down this same lifestyle, which is a fucking crime. These kids, you're making these kids throw their lives away, and they don't know
Mm-hmm.
any better. They're just doing it because they're following our path and they think it's the thing to do because these veteranos get on there and make it seem that way, and they leave out all the other bad stuff that they've gone through because of this lifestyle that they've chosen. And I
Yeah.
just think that those people, these supposed original gangsters or veteranos that they want to call themselves, need to be called out on that shit. And I think because those are the real ones that are causing the harm to our communities. They get these kids to believe that somehow this is a lifestyle that's worthwhile. And like, I mean, I've said it before. If you're on the street and you're able to talk about all this shit you did in the joint, these pegadas and stuff, you're lying. Because if you did all that, you wouldn't be on the street. And it gets me to the point where it's like, what kind of veteranos or gangsters are you if you have to brag to these kids and lead them, along the path that damn well caused a whole lot of fucking heartache and you know just just a bad life for you. So anyway, that's kind of a little bit of what we're talking about over there, and everybody has their say in it. So that's what we got going.
All right.
I noticed the wound, and I noticed. Oh wait, hold on. Stories written by is a good channel. Goody. Okay, hold on. I'm gotta go way back. Damn, I was talking that long.
Yeah, you do.
Geronimo, thank you, brother. Said Mesa. EJG, don't lie, bro. That midget Paisa tried to get you again. EJG laughed my fucking ass off. Said Bubba Mesa.
Stop. I'd be so
Gita said,
terrified.
Gita said, maybe you just got that killer instinct and decided to kill your nose. What's up, Aquatic Amigos? How you doing, brother?
Well, at
Stories
least
written
you're
by
hurting yourself and not anybody else.
right? Stories written by a current prisoner is a good channel, said RJ. RJ, yes, it's a good channel. Cricket's presence will add great depth. Javier Hernandez, I noticed the wound and I was about to go back and back you up, give you a esquina. Yeah. I've tried watching other channels and I can't get into them. Here we are a family and I love that, said Bubba.
Oh, we
Yeah,
definitely
I mean,
are.
yeah, I'm sure, others, to each his own. That's all I can say on that. But I think that this is just going to add. The reason that I wanted to be a part of this is because it is geared towards talking about this mensaje. You know what I mean? The message that we've been talking about here. Um, it's not just, it's not just talking just to talk. We are there's an actual message, and we're doing, we talk about whatever. Let's say, there's a crime in the newspaper that we read, and we just kind of give our opinion on what we think about, whatever that kid did, what moving forward, what it should come, where we think it stems from, all that stuff. So that's what that is. Bubba True, said RJ. Bubba Mesa, I agree with you, Mano, said Javier. Bubba Mesa will do, brother, said Damien. Correct, familia, said Geronimo. Damien, I apologize. I felt like I was ignoring you, but I wasn't, said Bubba. Cricket, that's why that bronca started with Yuck and Smitty. When Smitty got out, and as most veteranos, they tried to punk us and wanted us to boss. We were older now and the same size as them. Oh, yeah. So Smitty got out with that. Cricks, whatever you do, do not ever run with scissors or anything sharp. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. The youngsters recruits are sold the complete fantasy by OGs. Yes, absolutely they are. It's not that funny, babe. She thoughts LOL, said Sergio.
No, and I'm still
Laudano,
thinking
salute.
about who said it. The midget attacked you.
EJG. That one. That was the
Okay.
salute cricket and Chronicles family. Hope you evening be good. What's up, Laudano? How you doing, brother? What up, Mr. and Mrs. Cricket? How you doing? My bell didn't go off last night. What's new? Oh, you missed the music. 480. Saturday nights is the new jam hour.
Oh God, you didn't miss much, 40.
Oh man, now you hating on the DJ? Salute
No, just
cricket and
kidding.
Chronicles familia. Hope you be good. Yes, I know you were off for 2 days off before yesterday. Yeah, I've been working a lot, man. So I just couldn't. I was just beat, man. But I didn't want to miss the Saturday Night Live. You know what I mean? Hola, pinche ranchero, said old Verdi bastard. What's up, brother? Javier said that is a good point. I was not a very good role model in the barrio. Sold my junk to everyone, man. I messed up. I think different now. We talk about that on this video too, Javier. Just kind of how even that, slanging dope in the barrios and stuff leads to a lot of the stuff um, that we are now speaking up against, obviously. But I mean, you get, mothers that are, doing dope and choose that over their kids. I mean, all that stems from us, man, doing that shit, and I understand that everybody has to take responsibility for their own actions. Those mothers are obviously at fault as well. Nevertheless, I mean, everybody plays a part, and, you know, we all have to take responsibility for what we, our part in that. So that's kind of, one of the topics that we do actually talk about on this one. It's about 45 minutes on this one, but that's gonna be, I mean, it's gonna be a whole new channel, so there'll be other ¿cómo se llaman? Other episodes or videos or however. This motherfucker, Tom said, smashed by Bridget the Midget.
Do you remember? You remember on that movie SWAT? Remember Bridget the Midget's on there?
No, I don't think so.
No, the movie with Colin Farrell,
Oh yeah.
Samuel L.
I do.
Jackson. Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's getting pulled over, and the midget's there.
talking
That's
shit
her.
on the side. Yeah.
Yeah.
480. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny to you, huh?
No.
480 said, yeah, I seen the rerun. Tom laughed my ass off. Are you sure a midget paisa shanked your neck, or was it actually yourself, since you are now known to enjoy stabbing yourself?
Hey, you're one of those emo kids, you know, that cut themselves.
Yeah. Pretty sure that's not the way it happened there.
Oh
Look
God.
at
Oh
RJ. I'm concerned about your safety. If you go to AZ
God.
and open the youth center, oh, what if someone tries to hurt you? Are you gonna have security or a metal detector? Are you gonna be packing heat? Um, Probably all of the above. But honestly, um, well, once that's kind of in play, I hope to be able to open it in a way where my presence isn't really necessary. I'm hoping that we can get these things, where, I've said it before, where even if I don't want this to ever be contingent on my presence or on me, right? So everything we're doing with this nonprofit, with everything that we're gonna do about it, I'm gonna do it in a way where, it doesn't die with me. Whether that means I die of old age or I die next week. Um, I don't want it to be something that is contingent on me, obviously. So, I'm gonna obviously put it together in a way where I don't have to be there all the time or even ever. You know what I'm saying? My part, I think, is going to be going to these juvenile facilities, talking to kids, going to schools, going to, Boys and Girls Club, YMCA's, whatever. All these other places where I think my story will have an impact, when I talk about it to them. And there'll be other people that are there, running, on the floor, in whatever facilities we get to open up and stuff, and get them going. So um, that's kind of that's the way I envision it. So obviously, I'm not gonna have an office there where I'm just sitting all day, and where I can be easily sought after. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the plan, and yeah, I'm not too worried about it. 480 said, "What's up with the videos? The ones you're working on? Any progress?" Yeah, absolutely. So I had the last 2 days off, yesterday and today. So I worked on some this morning and yesterday morning. Um, I think I should be able to get one out this week. Did the midget look like the one from Fantasy Island? Oh, yeah. Cricket represents the Lollipop Guild. You guys, Maruka's not even here right now. She'd be clowning. Five
Well,
of a kind media said, "What's
I'm gonna
up,
be on right now.
everyone? What's up?" Oíste, babe.
What happened?
Javier said, "Did the midget look like the one from Fantasy Island?" And
I
then
never seen Fantasy Island.
Tom said, "Cricket represents the Lollipop Guild." The Lollipop Guild. The Lollipop Guild.
Let me see.
Five of a kind. What's up, everyone? Q-Whoa.
Or
Maybe it
Beetlejuice.
was maybe it was
Oh,
Hank
sorry.
the Angry Drunk Dwarf from Howard Stern, or Beetlejuice. Or you could be running it behind the scenes. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that I'm obviously gonna have to do, but again, it's not gonna be. It's not. This isn't me or mine. This is this is really about the kids, the community, and a lot of people gonna be involved. So I know I'm the one that's kind of the face of it right now and kind of putting it together, but I'm not gonna be um, in charge per se. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be a group effort, because that's what it takes for something like this to work. This isn't a business. I'm not going to be I'm not a business owner. This is about the kids, and how we got to, whatever it takes to make sure that this thing, you know, uh, does what it's there for. And I don't need to be involved like that. I mean, this is my baby. I'm putting it together. I'm doing I want to make sure it, it gets put together, and it is something. But
Yeah.
you know, then it just needs to go. You know, it's going to run itself, and it's going to do what it's meant to do. Salud. What's up, traveling Charlie? How you doing, brother? Sergio, the plane, said Geronimo. You didn't upload Chopper's video. I'm gonna put it out. I wanted to do it Monday morning. I figured I'd get more views, so it's already in there. I just have it in private right now. I'm gonna have it. It'll go public in the morning. I'm concerned about your safety, Cricks. No sharp objects, Cricket. Gee, thoughts. Macha Francisco, ese Cricket, you don't own a Red Ryder BB gun, do you? If so, be careful. You're gonna shoot your eye out. It was an accident, man. I was stupid though. Hey, babe, I went to go up like this, and when it stabbed, I just started laughing. Like, what the fuck? What a dummy! It was crazy.
I'm sorry, babe.
The RJ said the midget that stabbed Cricket was actually the head detective from In Living Color. LOL. What's up from Arrowhead? What's up, baby? You gotta go?
Huh?
What'd you say right now?
No, I was just laughing.
Oh, I thought you said
But
all right.
but
What's up from
I think I
Arrowhead?
should be. I think I should be heading off now. So I'll
Oh, you
be.
got like 10 more minutes.
Well, my mom just made arroz con leche and it's waiting for me. So I'm just saying. They're literally waiting for me. So
All right.
yeah. But
Yeah.
I'll text in. I'll tap in. Uh, goodbye, everybody. I love you,
You're a
babe. Give my
bum.
son a hug. And
Yeah.
you know what movie we were actually watching before I got on? It was a
Yeah.
movie about the movie about that shooter in Texas. Remember, he went and shot up everybody at the Walmart.
Oh, I don't remember, but what was it called?
I forgot the name of it, but
I
it's
have to
pretty sad.
Google
It's
it.
pretty sad, yeah. But you guys all have a good night. Be safe, and I will be texting him. I'll be in a minute.
All right. Love you, baby.
And oh, you know what I wanted to talk about just really, really quick. Do you remember how the other day you were saying how we need to teach these kids to have, you know, how they have child mentalities, right?
Mm-hmm.
And me and you were talking about when we were younger and had Mijo, how we didn't make adult decisions because, you know, you were in jail, you were out of jail. I was young, you were young. And, you know, what were we thinking about, you know, bringing in a
Mm-hmm.
child in this world when we weren't, you know, in position to do so?
Yeah,
That's
when
what
you said
that's
we
what
shouldn't have had him.
no, I didn't ever say we shouldn't have had him. I would do it 100 times again. And if is he right there? Don't ever. No, no, mijo. You know I love you. Your dad was the one making me feel bad the other day because I was like, I love my son. He's like, but you were 19 and you had a child mentality. What were you thinking? Having a baby with someone that was in jail. Yeah, you should have heard him, mijo, and everybody on here. But, you know, that is a good way to let these kids know, hey, don't do adult things, you know, be a child, enjoy your childhood, you know, go to school, go to college first, and then start your family. Do it the right way. Don't do it backwards so you don't have to struggle in life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
that's maybe
definitely.
something you could talk to, you know, them about what our conversation was on the phone the other day.
Simone. All right,
All
baby
right.
girl.
Bye, guys. I'll
Yes,
talk
I
to you later.
love you.
Me too. Bye.
What video? 480. We're talking about Chopper went yesterday, and he was on the live yesterday, so he told us, and he went and there was like a anti-violence rally or something out there in Ohio where he's at, and he went and he gave a speech at it, and it was recorded. So I'm gonna post that video. Don't eat the yellow snow, said Tom. Everything walking on como está. What's up? Everything's good right here too, bro. Aquí, you know, enjoying life. Hey, at least he did not actually trim the eyebrows. That'll never happen. You gonna make more? No, I'm good right now. Thank you, Mio. Good night, Jovan. Said Jelly, fine, good, go on, best it with who needs you. Good night, white fans. Good night, white fans. Right on, Jovan. Good night, white fans. The DC sniper. Nah, she was talking about the one that where about the went into Walmart in Texas and started whacking people. Yeah, El Paso, Geronimo. What up, brother? How you doing, G? Good night, white fans. Said bees are bees. That's funny. Your girl said I'm getting rice with milk, but in Spanish, but it sounded like if a white girl was saying it. Gonna have to call Gordo baby white fence or what? They calling you baby white fence now. Francisco, true story, bro. I whacked myself in the forehead with a hammer. I saw estrellas and everything turn red. Never swing a hammer facing you. I've done that before, bro. I've done that. LOL. Good night, everyone. Semaruca. That's real. I didn't start having kids till I was 30 years old. Well, couldn't, I guess. I was in prison. Chancla King, what's up? What's up, brother? How you doing? Craig, did you ever visit an old bar on Central and Baseline back in the day? No, I didn't, brother. Mm-mm. Central and Baseline, no. No, so the conversation I had with her was just, we were talking about all, the thing that I've now kind of use a lot is about the childish mentality that, people, kids have. They don't, you live for the moment. You don't really think about your future or sit down and really, at those ages, I think a lot of kids can't, you know, they can't see what could happen, what could go wrong with whatever it is they're about to do, right? And I was just telling Maruka, like, we were the same. I mean, she met me, she's 18. I'm 23. I'm in jail. I've been in and out, obviously, basically all my life. I'm an MM member by this point. I'm already, killing people and part of that whole lifestyle. And yet we plan to have our son, It just, it's just that, again, the childish mentality that she had and I had. But, and with her, it's like, she wanted a baby. She fell in love with a vato, she wanted this kid, but she couldn't think like, well, damn, this dude is in and out. He might go back in. He might be in there forever. Then my son has to be without a dad. Like, those are like things that you need to think about in that situation, obviously, but she didn't, or we didn't, because we were still with that immaturity, And it's not to say that we regret. And I told her that because she was thinking like, in her mind, when I was saying that, she's thinking, well, what are you trying to say? I don't regret him. And I'm not saying that's not the point. It's not about regrets. It's about knowledge and knowing that. And my whole point was that's just an example of that. And that's what I think we needs to be talked about with a lot of these kids, that they need to start really looking at the consequences of their actions. Um, as adults now, like I can now sit here and if I get in a road rage incident where I'm pissed off with some dude or whatever, and the dude calls me out and pulls over, I can tell myself, like, if I pull over and fight this dude, if anything can happen. I mean, if I hit him and he dies, that's a manslaughter for me. I'll never get out, with my history. Or the dude could whoop my fucking ass and kill me, right? Or, there's so many bad things that can happen as opposed to the only good thing that can happen is you just keep on driving and be like, man, fuck that dude. There's nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? And I know that doesn't wash with the machismo bullshit that we got going on and all that. But if you truly sit there and think of the consequences, man, fuck that machismo shit. I'm trying to be out here now. This is, I got a great life now. I have true friends that I can count on that are like true friends. You know what I'm saying? Like people I can say, man, I wish I would have known these people my whole life. You know what I mean? I have my girl, obviously, got my son, I got a house that I bought, I got a good job. I got, now, I have a future with it. We're doing this nonprofit thing. There are things that I'm proud of in my life now that I would hate to lose. And so I can sit here and think of those things now instead of just, okay, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. You know what I mean? And that I think that's one of the main things that needs to be emphasized to these kids. You know what I mean? Let me see where we at. Creek, did you ever visit an? Oh, my bad. Baby Whack fans. LOL. Hell yeah. You should do an interview with Incredible Javier. I don't know who that is, bro. Incredible Javier. Is he on YouTube? Yeah, it was a Walmart outside the parking lot, right? When we shot it up in Texas, right? Yeah, that's what she said, Texas. Q Cricket Ben C, you're right about that. Muerte in front of Michael's house on New Year's '93. Yeah. Um. Yeah, no, but I remember that when it happened. Like I said, Gaddafi. Gaddafi was living. My jefita had moved to the north side on 35th and Thunderbird, and Gaddafi and Hector, little Gaddafi, Suzette, Larissa, all of them were living right there too in the same spot. They were on the next block over on the corner. And when that murder happened, I still remember he was driving that Bronco, or I think it was a Bronco, on the Mickey Thompsons. And it was the first murder of '93 because it was New Year's out right after midnight. And they chased Gaddafi down, and he was throwing the stuff. Him and his dad, I think, were throwing the shit out of the Bronco. But I remember all that. I was from the west side, but I knew them fools because they had got that chante right by my mom's chante. Wife had said she thought love would change you. Yeah, she really, yeah, she did. So she says. Or the cricket on here, on boy. What's up, Trigger Happy? How you doing, brother? Because you were both in love and wanted to be together. Life happens and it happens quickly. Yeah, it does. It does, obviously, But, again, it shouldn't have been about us, though. You know what I mean? It should have been about that kid that we were talking about bringing into this world. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, the mature thing to do at that time would have been to say, nah, we can't do this because I'm into this. You know what I mean? I'm doing this. Like, when I got her pregnant, I think I already had like 3, 4 homicides that they were like looking at me at, and still had a couple more to do. You know what I mean? So there was that was not the time for me to be having babies. You know what I mean? Obviously, it was a stressful time. I still remember. I mean, the feds went to her tia's house, and they would go to people's house and tell them like, this is a really bad guy. You shouldn't, you shouldn't have him in your house. He's suspected in multiple homicide. Like, there was things going on at that time that were red flags all over. But because of her immaturity, no, it's not. I don't say that as we were all young. You know what I mean? And because of that, she didn't see the consequences of the actions that we partook on. It could have been a lot worse. Obviously, it turned out okay. I mean, still, my son had to grow up without me for quite a few years. But it could have been a lot worse. I mean, I was facing the death penalty and life and all of that shit. So everyone hit that like, said RJ. Reality is you got lucky. Joanne's parents taught her how to be a good parent. All praise should go to them first for raising white fence right. That is what saved Gordo's check. Yeah, obvious, and I've told her that too. So he's lucky he had her. She's a good mom. But she's lucky she had them because they helped and they supported her through that. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people have that. So he was raised by her and her family. You know what I mean? Like, he grew up in a pretty good environment. All his nieces and nephews, his aunts, his uncles. It was a big house of family, and how the Mexicans are. But and they were good people. So, they got lucky. Damn, Choppers in Ohio wasn't there where he was in prison in. That's far as hell from here. It's cold as shit there. You been there? No, I never been there. But yeah, that's where he was in prison. So that's where he released to. He had to go to the halfway house right there. What amazes me is how some men never grow up. They're ingrained with the gang culture and don't care who they hurt or bring down. Me, I live with regrets. My whole mentality is about peace now. Yeah, and I think about that sometimes, Javier, también. Like, why do these vatos keep rolling on that? And I think it's hard to, I mean, I had that mentality, but, obviously until a point when I was done with it, right? So I can't imagine being 40, 50 years old and still thinking like that. Um, the only thing I can say is, is I think that it comes to a point where you feel you've thrown it all away. So what's the point now? You know what I mean? You might as well, you've already lost so much. Once you get to a certain point, it's like you lost everything. You're still here. If you're doing life or whatever, it's like, fuck it, might as well go all out now. I guess that's kind of what would be my mentality at that point. If I was on death row or doing life, I think I'd obviously have a whole different mentality than I do now. You're doing really good, Cricket. I'm proud of you, bro. You've come a long ways. You're a great role model towards kids. Thank you, RJ. I appreciate that, bro. But not yet. Not yet. I think I'll get there. Gaddafi had that white OJ Bronco. Yeah, yeah. I remember he had that. Was it white? I can't remember the color, but I remember, yeah, he had the Bronco with the Mickey Thompsons. And they used to be, it was after his mom got killed and all that, they had moved out there. And all of them were there. I mean, Larissa, Suzette, little Gaddafi, Jacob, and their other brother Hector was there with them. And then obviously that him, Gaddafi, they were always. I mean, there was always Yuck was always over there. Michael Carball would come over there. Like there was all kinds of shit at that time um, going on at that chante, and then that shit happened. I was young, bro. I mean, I just got out of Adobe. I remember when I met him there, and then that murder happened. You know what's crazy is the next time I talked to Gaddafi after that was like in 2002. I was going to visit in on the sixth floor in Madison, me and Longo. Little Gaddafi was in there on his cases, and Big Gaddafi had just got out. He was coming to visit him, and Big Gaddafi came to my visit, my little cubicle thing. I got on the phone and we talked for a little while, and it was a trip. What you think about the video that Flaco made about his past and the organization he was involved in? I seen it, man, and I liked it. I actually encouraged him to do that. Um, I think the first thing that anybody needs to do is be transparent and let everybody else decide how they want to accept that or not. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's what I feel I wanted to do when I did this. I let everybody know from the beginning I'm through with that life. Um, they got a hit on me. It is what it is. And then I let everybody make their decision whether they want to associate with me or not based on that. Hate me, love me, whatever. Um, so I think that's the first thing you have to do is give everybody at least um, the respect and allowing them to know everything that it has to be known about you, and then the decision can be made then. And I was telling them to, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen that, these trolls and stuff, and I was just telling them, bro, like, if you tell everything that there is to tell about yourself, honestly, just this is what it is. This is why, whatever the situation, whatever, we all have our reasons, right? And the reasons almost doesn't even matter. It's just it is what it is. Here, this is what it is. And if you do that, then you take the power away from anybody else that wants to talk shit about you. What can they say? I mean, dudes can come on here and say you fucking drop out. I've done told you that. I'm done with that bullshit. People can come on here and say you're a fucking leva, they're gonna kill you. Okay, they're gonna kill me. What's up? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many, there's things that you have to take the power away from others like that when it comes to that, especially in this game. This YouTube shit is is crazy if not, and that's why I don't engage. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm here for. It's not what it's about. And but I like that video. I think that he did the right thing by putting that out there the way he did. 480 saw it and it clarified the scenario. Heavy duty, said Geronimo. How did you get away with not getting death row? Was it jury? No, it was not jury. I ended up signing plea bargains. Once I walked away, and Jovan, that whole thing happened with Jovan. They weren't so, how can I put it? They weren't so gung ho about getting me anymore. When I was active, when I was a member, when I was all of that, they were, ready to take me. Once all this happened and I was done with it, it was almost like they were done worrying about me. So I was able to almost just kind of slip through the crack, just take my deal, and I ended up pleading guilty. Instead of first degree, I pled to second degree, and so it just ended up working in my favor. That's why I say, when people ask me about Dreamer and whether I have any animosity towards him and all that, again, I'm human. I've there's obvious um, not animosity, but like damn fool, what the fuck, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it worked in my favor. If he wouldn't have done that and set me up, and then if I wouldn't have ended up in there, and then if Pablo wouldn't have done what he did as far as with Jovan, not to say that I'm glad that happened to her. That's not what I'm saying. But if that wouldn't have happened, then I'd probably be on death row because I would have still, eventually something would have happened. I've told you guys that before. There's no retirement from this shit. There's no trophy at the end of this. But it wouldn't have happened the way it did, and I wouldn't have gotten lucky, pretty much. To each his own. But getting serious with God has really changed my purpose in life. 26 years in Kaibab, Winslow, Arrowhead, said Heart Life told me. You as Eastside Novedo, it was a Tam Bronco. That's what I thought. So it was like a different, Cricket, like a text you earlier today. You're going in the right direction and path and keep up the good work. On the only way is up. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was tan, and I thought it had like brown or something in it, right? Like stripes or something. I don't remember, but it looked just like OJ's, just not white. But yeah, and I remember he had it high on those Mickey Thompsons. They want to get everything. Yeah, that chilling pretty much. I mean, once I was no longer a factor, they didn't give a damn about me. Sad to say, obviously, because it shouldn't have been about the clique and all that. It should have been about the victims. Not that I'm, want them to. Not that I wish they would have pursued me, but you know what I'm saying. 480, you're totally right about that. The first thing I asked him a while back, where's the video about why you left him? And he said he hasn't done it, and I'm doing one later. Yeah, I think he had done one before when he was on stories written by a prisoner, but I think it was a long time ago, and they had took it off. So it needed to be done. Tom said, actually, Chile, they want them all. Once a guy drops out, they consider that a win. Cops aren't here to convict and sentence. Yeah, pretty much. That's what it is. Once I was through with it, I knew the reason they indicted her to begin with was to get to me. You know what I'm saying? It was a game from the beginning with her. They used her as a pawn to try, and it didn't work at first. Maybe it should have. I don't know. I can't say now. You know what I'm saying? If I had a different story now and just told you guys, hey, I walked away because I was in love, people may think differently. But nevertheless, I mean, maybe I should have. Maybe I should have just said, man, I'm through with this. I want to be there for my girl and my kid. Unfortunately, I didn't. I stuck around for a couple more years and they're fighting the case and all that. And then when they did what they did on putting that pegada on her, I just didn't have a choice anymore. I mean, it wasn't a question. You know what I mean? I couldn't even, it's not even like I sat there and said, fuck, what should I do? I just knew that I was betrayed. Fuck them. And there was no get back. I couldn't whack them all. I couldn't whack them at all. We were all torcidos the way we were. And so, it is what it is. But yeah, it's good to put it out front first that why people would fuck with you or not. I'm sure people were asking him about it. If he had a video about his past, does Rojo have a video? I don't know if Rojo does, bro. To be honest with you, I'm not sure. I'm wonder. I don't know. If he does, I haven't seen it. But yeah, so hopefully we'll get this new channel. We'll kind of start letting people see their thoughts on all this too. The Uras investigation saved lives. Yeah, they did that, I guess. Yeah, there was quite a few people we had in line. So on this channel, part of it is, you guys know my stance. So let me ask you guys this: do you guys know Tony or Flaco's stance on the lifestyle, the kids, and all that? I mean, I know we can kind of assume, but and that was I'm not really asking the question. That's kind of retrospective. But the reason I'm saying that is because um, I think this new thing that we're doing will make it a little more clear where they are with this. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about the stories or the money or all that. You know what I mean? I understand people want to make money. To each his own. I just think there needs to be some substance to it. And I really want, and because I know, honestly, I've spoken to Flaco and I've spoken to Tony, and I know that they are, they really do want to, help kids and be there for the kids and all of that. You know what I mean? Um, and I think that this other platform will show that. Um, you know, I'm not sure if it's clear where they're at with the platforms they have now. Um, and I think they've spoken on it, so I think maybe it is pretty clear. But I think this will make it clear, just so that everyone can see that we're about this shit. You know what I mean? We are really, truly wanting to bring. Oh, look, there he is. Homeboy's in it. What's up, Flaco? Would love to bring change to the community. Exactly. That's what I was about to say. I think truly they would love to bring change and do what we all say we want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told you guys, I got them involved in the nonprofit and, just speak, I want them to be able to tell their life stories because their life stories are parallel to mine. We've all lived that life. We all did that stuff. And we all, I think, have a perspective that we can give and that would help kids, you know what I'm saying, one way or another. And it's beyond one city, one state, or one side. You know what I mean? It's everywhere. It's prevalent. These kids need help all over the place. And we're not the Superman that's going to help the world, but we're definitely going to impact it. I think so. Sorry, cricket correction. I've been 26 years out of the joint, 2.5 sentences from my view. It looked like mafia leaders in there were all tecatos. Yeah, it looked like that because it was that, bro. It's pretty much the case. I mean, the ones that didn't get high, I can count on my hand, bro. Between me, you, and Chronicle Familia is Rojo, half Raza and Caucasian. I didn't want to ask him up front, but no. I don't know, bro. I don't know what his Raza is. I think Rojo's just Caucasian, but he's, he grew up Raza, so. But I'm not positive, to be honest with you. Yes, it will, said Commerce Perspective. Flaco's in the house. He's just a good old white boy, said Sergio. Would love to bring change to the community. Commerce Perspective, you guys are some real ones, and you God's love here in the Finaquera 602, said Ben. Yes, when I started this stuff, I did more stuff on positive content, said Convicts Perspective. We almost at 1,000. Cricket, did you ever meet dudes from Bilby Street? That's that sounds familiar, brother, but I can't say for sure. Because since I'm not from Cali, usually Bato tells me they're from Cali. It's just Cali to me. I don't know. I can't really say, well, what barrio, because I wouldn't even know the difference. You know what I mean? Um, but it does sound familiar, but I'm not sure. The only ones that I know for sure, because like I said, Longo he was a Cardinal in Arizona, but he was from Califas, and I know he was from that east side Longos. And then Mondo was from Bowling Park, so I remember that. Um, I don't remember. Big Hank Lugo was from Florencia. So that's kind of how what I do know. All the other vatos that I met, I mean, they could say where they're from, and I probably remember some of them, but it wouldn't mean anything to me because I don't know the neighborhoods out there like that. When I was in the Pinta, in the feds, I met a lot more. Like I said, I was in there with a bunch of dudes from the NF Vatos. I met a bunch of NF Vatos, obviously done with that lifestyle because, that's where we were all, that's when, when I was in the feds, I was through already. So we're in places where we're all pretty much like-minded. So there was some MF Vatos from Califas there. There was ex NF and then ex MF from Arizona. There was TS, there was Aztecas, all that stuff. So Flaco has a good ideology, has a similar message. I'm sure that he will be a lot of help with your movement, said Javier. I believe that. I enjoy Rojo's presentation, said Geronimo. Comics. Oh, Flaco said he does have Raza blood. Oh, Cuban, huh? Said Sergio. They from Tucson, South Side. Oh, Bilby Street is? See, I'm thinking Califas, fool. No, I don't know. See, it did sound familiar, so shows what I know. Yeah, no. I'm sure I met a bunch then, but no, I don't necessarily know about. I guess I could say the same thing about Tucson as Califas. I wouldn't know the difference. What I did know about La Tusa, I remember those. I met vatos from Hollywood, the brown Mexican pride vatos, um, Barrio Pobre, a few others, but Comics person, yes, Sergio. Yeah, I forgot about that, said Sergio. They were Chicano Crips there from Tucson, Bilby Street Crips. Okay, verga. Street Crips. Yeah, I don't remember too many. There was there was another cricket that was in riding unit with us, and I think I had heard he was a Crip from Tucson, but I don't know what barrio. Awesome person, says saludos family. You're working on a new channel with Flaco and Rojo. It's Flaco and Tony from stories written by a current prisoner. Yeah, I understand what you mean because most of the prison channels just make videos about the war stories. I don't hear any more talk about the youth and helping the youngsters. Dr. Chapatin tapped on Grillo. What's up, homeboy? How you doing? Flaco was deep in the trenches, front line, and has a wealth of knowledge and experience, said Geronimo. Dr. Chapatin said, Flaco, I see you, homeboy. Libra was very. Oh yeah, I do remember Barrio Libre too, bro. Yeah, Libre. I think that's where Juanillo was from. Barrio Libre, actually. Hey, Flags, check, or was it Monchi? It was either Juanillo or Monchi was from Libre. Hey, Flags, check for my name on your block list if you ever get a chance, porfa, said Sergio Velasquez. They blocked you, bro? What happened? Sergio's a good dude. If he's not on anymore, I'll text him and tell him to do that, bro. 480 said everyone just says don't come to prison and they don't glorify coming to prison, but no one is ever making videos about going to the neighbors, talking to youngsters at all. Okay, he said, what's up, Flaco? Convict perspectives at 480. Yeah, it's hard to make videos like that, though, going to neighbors and stuff like that. But I mean, you do what you can with this platform. I think most of it is talking about it. And I think a lot of good ideas come from it. And I think that's where, I mean, the nonprofit stems directly from these lives that I've been doing. I didn't have that plan. I knew I wanted to do something. And mostly it was just me thinking I'm going to go into these juvenile facilities, talk to kids and stuff like that. But actually, someone in the live one time gave me the idea, like, hey, you should start a nonprofit. You guys can really do big things and da da da. So I looked into it and was like, man, I think we could do this. So I did it. You know what I'm saying? Um, and it's I think that's just the main thing is kind of on this platform is more about discussing, I think and I guess, yeah, I understand it's entertainment. So, the videos are something that we put out and all that, but it's more about ideas. You know what I mean? We get ideas and bounce things off each other. And I think you guys have given me, fuck man, a wealth of ideas and thoughts. And so that when this thing is ready to go forward, it's more than what my original. I mean, I was focused on me going into juvenile facilities or schools or whatever and just talking to kids, right? That was always my thoughts on it. It's grown. It's it's something bigger. I think it can be, and so that's what I'm pushing for. It's bigger than just me going to talk to kids. It's we can put facilities together where there's actual people giving of their time and teaching kids stuff, and just there's all kinds of shit that it encompasses, and it's huge. Everyone, yeah, okay. What's up, Flaco? Comics Perspectives in 480. Not them, but some other characters, says Sergio. Hey, changing the subject, you better start wearing 3X. You look more ancho, con todo respeto. Pinche Javier, córtatela, güey. Comics Perspective, we could do 3 to 4 a week. Yeah, we can. I don't disrespect, says Sergio. Nah, you don't. Did you ever discuss the leaked video of ACDOC latest escape of 20? I didn't discuss it, bro, but I wonder if I could put it on here. I mean, I know it has that big ass ABC 15. How many of you guys did you guys see that video with because remember last year those vatos escaped from the joint and they escaped from the pinta. Those two white guys, they caught them a few days later, whatever, but from South Unit. Well, there's a video it leaked and it shows the whole their whole path, how they got out. I wonder if I could post it or would they hit me with a copyright. I'd have to see. If I did post it, I'd have to do it without, mark off monetization. So saying I don't want any money from it. That way they don't hit me with nothing. I'll see. Thanks for clearing that about Rojo National Standing Race, Flaco. We need 26 subscribers to hit 1,000. That's all it needs, 26 more. If any of you guys can, bro, subscribe to that channel. That way we can hit that 1,000 subscribers over there from the beginning. Let me see if I can post it up on here, Flaco. I don't have it saved in my thing anymore. I posted it earlier, but put the link in here if you can, Flaco. Dr. Chapatin, that'd be sick, fool. Yeah, yes. Link it, Flaco. I was planning on taking a small little nap, but turns out I slept for 5 hours. I'm up like a motherfucker, said Matt. Cool to Jay-Z escapees. They escaped from South Unit. South Unit is where they escaped from in Florence. Did they get caught in Coolidge? But yeah, Flaco, if you can post that, post the link up, as many of you guys as you can. There's nothing on the channel right now, but there will be. There's no artwork. There's nothing. But we're planning on getting all that taken care of, and then we're going to start posting these videos. So it'd be cool if we can get 26 more. We can get 1,000. It'll help us out to get in there. Oh, he needs okay, shit. Can somebody, I have to give him a wrench, huh? Nobody else can? Let me do that. All right. Comics Perspective is now a ranchero. Ranchero, that's what they call it. At Waffle House now. Waffle House are bomb. Waffles are bomb. Hell yeah, they are. Matt. I love waffles. Comics Perspective. On what channel you need 26 subscribers? He's about to post it, hopefully. I just sent him the wrench. It's a channel that we're starting where we're going to be talking about, having discussions about everyday kind of like what's in the news, crime, you know what I mean, where these kids are doing stuff, and then we discuss kind of our thoughts on it, what we think is leading to it, stuff like that. So yeah, that's it right there, Chele too. So That dudes that escaped are chomo. Those two watching, yeah, get hemmed up in Coolidge. Okay. Yeah. Scumbags, it touched Japatin. Orale. I want to see the video of the escape. Send me a link to my phone. Okay, I will. Órale, el pinche flaco con el ranch. Congressman, welcome to the ranch mob. Thomas on ABC 15. So cool. Because if we get that, that'd be feeding. We get to 1,000 already from the start. And then we'll get these videos out. And it'll be cool, man. We start, like I said, man, it's really going to be focused on what we're talking about. You know, I mean, we're each going to give our, you know, our perspective on what it is, what we're talking about. But trying to see it right here. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. 977. So what does it need? 23 more. 23 more. So, but yeah, we're gonna be on there talking about our. There's no content on there yet. So if you go on there and you do sub, there's nothing there yet. But there will be. We recorded one today. Hopefully by tomorrow or the next day it'll be out there. And it's just us discussing kind of the same stuff we talk about on here, you know, talking about the kids, you know, how we feel about it, you know, the crimes that come. So basically what we're getting is there'll be something that's in the news today, a newspaper article of something somebody did, some kid killed somebody, right? Whatever it is, and we'll just talk about it, what we think is going to happen to them and what we think led to it. And then obviously we talk into, you know, whatever our philosophy is on why these kids are doing this shit, why, you know. And of course, and so a lot of the stuff that I say here, I'm saying over there too, you know, about the childish mentality. And you know, kids just live in the moment, man, and I think that's one of the biggest problems, you know. It's just about, you know, getting them to realize that consequences are there's lifetime consequences. And I don't think a lot of them realize that, you know. Well said. It says I'm already subscribed, said Bubba Mess. Before I get locked up in the Pinta will get big, so big homie. Matt. So okay. Yeah, it was another channel that they had that was already there, Bubba. We're just switching it up, so you might have already been up in there. Dr. Chapatin, I would need a link. I'll get it for you, Tom. Oh man, Tom, I'm gonna get Angrio to post it. I can't post links, Holmes. Why can't you? Why can't you? You don't got a thingamajigger either? Thanks, Chele. Say convex perspective. Keep the crazy away, as I always say, Semaruca. Tomorrow. Okay, cool. The message of reaching at-risk youth by former gang members is evolving. It really is, Geronimo. I think that's one of the biggest things that it needs to happen, man. There's too much glorification. I told you, you know, you guys remember when I went on my little rant on these fucking TikTokers. But you know, it's frustrating, man. You get these people that come on here and want to talk about it as if it was a fucking field trip, you know, and it was anything but that, and that's the problem, you know. Or next, Sergio, how you feeling today, Chile? Is Gordo hooking up the cookies tonight, man? They look good. Yesterday, you taught him to be a good boy. Maruca taught him. He already made them, bro. I think he's making more right now, though. But yeah, he made hamburgers and French fries tonight, and then he made cookies. Is it gonna have live chat? Can I be a mod? If so, LOL. I don't know if we'll ever end up doing live. Right now, it may evolve to something different. We're kind of just feeling it out. Right now, it's just gonna be, again, you know, us recording kind of our, I guess, reactions to current crime. You know what I mean? Flaco Grillo, I'm subscribed. Speaking of crime report, Friday or Saturday night, damn, Vato got capped and was calling on floor for help. Shit bogus where I live. Damn. I found it, doctor, said Tom. Same, Sergio, but 8 edible. Like the TV show The View, you guys need a Christian felon view también. I'll volunteer, said Heart Life Tony. A Christian felon? Yeah, I mean, we got to, yeah, like I said, it's evolving. We're, like I said, this is our first, we just came up with this concept of, not, we've been talking about it, decided to put it into practice. So here we are now, Um, Thank you, OG Llavero, for signing up as a new member, brother. 818 in the house. You won. But so yeah, I'm sure it may evolve into something more, something different or whatever. But we're feeling it out and getting it going for now. I hope it's helping, said Sergio Tachele. Orale, Tom. Yeah, it's a trip to see all the security flaws within that Florence facility. 100 Sins. So just finish the story of why you walked away. What'd you think, 100 Sins? What'd you think about that, bro? 20 left, said Flaco. Yes, but I don't want to fall, said Chele. Buenas noches, Chronicles familia. Saludos a todos from Johnny Chingas. ¿Qué hubo? What's up, Johnny Chingas? Buenas noches. Just let me say, spectacular storytelling, life story at that. What'd you think of it, though? I mean, the substance of it. Some dudes escaped from Kingman a while back. I believe it was like 2009, 10, 11, or somewhere around there. Them dudes got caught, but I believe they killed an old couple to hide on their trailer. Damn. Are you still in talks with Chino? Oh, do I still talk to him? Is that what you're asking? No. So Chino ended up, I don't know if I go into it, and that Chino ended up killing a prison guard in Pennsylvania. He stabbed the guard over 200 times, stomped on him, like he just destroyed this dude. So they have him on, he has no human contact in ADX Supermax in Florence, Colorado. Shit, that's at night, Johnny. Appreciate that, Llavero. What happened to Paulo, the guy that tried to get your wife whacked? He's still active, bro. He is now in, last I heard, he was in Texas. What was the prison where he was? Damn it, man. I can't remember the actual. I gotta get that off because I can't see. He's in the federal joint. He's in federal prison out there, and he's doing 2 or 3 life sentences, so he's never getting out. Sergio said, "Rest up, Chile. Catch the replay." What happened to Pablo? Yeah, no, I can't chat on replay. LOL. I like taking my father his coffee when he got out of bed. It made me feel good about myself. G Thought said, OG Llavero, where 818? So, yeah, for those that are just coming in, if you can, so we're starting a new channel between Tony from stories written by a current prisoner and Flaco from Convict's Perspective, and I kind of talking about current crime or even past crime, just crime in general, like crime stories, and then giving our perspective on it and what we think led to that. And mostly just kind of like keeping it on the message where, where it's just kids, man, that are led astray by, I believe, these older individuals that want to portray this lifestyle as something to be a part of. Like, they get the hero worship mentality. So it's kind of where it's headed in that direction. So anybody that if you can, there's nothing there right now, but just subscribe and you'll see when it comes out. I think we should have a video out tomorrow or the next day. We just recorded one, and we'll keep them coming. Chele posted the link a little bit ago. You can find it up there. It's actually right there. So um, it covers my face, but for I just can't see. But 100 Cent said, "Crazy man, crazy how they got you guys on tape. Especially feel for your girl. Them giving her your sentence or possible death sentence, knowing you could have done 25 death." And then Marruca says, "And I didn't even do anything." Shake my head. Yeah, it is 100 sins. It was obviously it was a slap in the face, man. Anyone that knows me at the time knew I was gung ho about that. I was stupid, obviously. I could say that now, but I drank the Kool Aid. I was all about that. Um, Even to Maruka, I remember telling her. Uh, I think I wrote her or something, telling her something to the effect of that nothing would come before my carnales and all that stuff. And, it was just, that was my life. And, um, obviously, I mean, I killed people for it and everything. And then for them to turn the way they did, um, pretty much for nothing, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't even for a logical reason, right? I don't like, it's not to say that I would agree if she was actually doing something wrong. I still believed I should have been. So they should have talked to me about it. It should have come to me, and I should have had some type of say in that situation. But I don't even think that there was anything to be talked about. You know what I mean? What did happen? So yeah, it was a sure was a cold bucket of water on my face, man. Making you walk with the death of your baby's mother for the time you have left and have to still be active. Shit, I think I would have done the same. I'd rather see my child have a mother. Yeah, I mean, there was no way. It wasn't even a question after that, bro. I mean, people, I don't know if anybody would question, you know what I mean? But honestly, um, that moment, the second time when I walked in and I've heard that, uh, there was no, how do I put it? I mean, I didn't even, there was no question about what I was about to do. It was done. Um, it's not like I had to sit there and say, fuck, am I going to really do this? Should I do this? I can't believe it. Oh, no, none of that shit. Just say, put her somewhere safe and let's talk. You know what I mean? I was done and it is what it is. People may think that um, that was a weakness or whatever, call it what you want. There was nothing, I saw no other. And it wasn't even that I saw no other. I didn't look for any other way. It was done. I was fuck them. You know what I mean? And it was it. Johnny Chingaski, whoa. Gonna crash now. Cricket must get up early for work tomorrow. Good being with all of you tonight. May the peace of the Lord be with all of you. Hey, I los guacho y gracias. All right, Javier, have a good night, brother. Ya sabes, eh? And having to, yeah, it's here, wifey. Good night, Chelis and Maruca. I subscribe, Cricket. Looking forward to it. The Russ's future depends on the kids. Hopefully, the channel will raise awareness. Chelis said, not me. She said, I thought Johnny was. When you become an exclusive member for the channel, who gets the money, the channel or YouTube? And if we're going with the bank account, what date of the month do they take the fee for the members? I don't know what day, brother. To be honest with you, I can't answer that. When you become an exclusive, um, so the channel I do obviously, but YouTube gets 40%. I think it's 60-40, something like that, of everything. But if you do that, I got all kinds of pictures in there of different uh, older carnales, me when I was younger. I'm gonna keep on trying to put stuff up there that make it worth it for the people that are getting that. And little by little, I'll try and do other stuff too for that to make it worth it. But I don't know when they take the fee out, bro. To be honest with you, it might be on the anniversary date. So like if you were to get it today, then maybe next month on the 6th they would take it again. I would assume every 30 day, every month from the day you get it. I think. I'm not positive though. Geronimo said, Javier, be safe and get your rest, hermano. Then having to know your son is alone while you have to serve your time. Damn, bro, I felt it. Yeah, it was a trip. 100. Which one did you see? Did you see the one that I have on there that I cut out? Because there's another one that I did. We were on a live. I'm sitting in the car. I don't know if that's the one you saw, but that one, man, I think that one was deep. It really. Anyway, that one was one that was a trip, but that one it was a live. I didn't put a number on it. I called it Prison Chronicles podcast, and instead of a number, I put on there that it was what did I put, man? Can't remember now. Oh, I put that it was spontaneous. That's what I put. Prison Chronicles podcast spontaneous. And almost towards the end, bro. It's a while in already. Someone talked me into telling the story again. And so I do right there. I should have cut that one out too, but that one's in there also. Or Night Javier. Exactly. You should have had a vote, especially knowing she was helping the cause at the time to function and communicate. Damn, they try to do you guys dirty. Yeah. Michelle Paleo. My husband got hired as a prison chaplain in Douglas. He was a felon. When they found out, they cut him loose. Still wondering if he had been upfront about it, if they would have given him a chance. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. I can't say for sure, but I'm not positive on their policies for that. I think you drink more than the Kool-Aid about that you were brainwashed. Yeah, it's for sure. Yeah, yeah, I can admit that. What's your new channel called? The new one's gonna be I'll tell you right now, bro. Let me see. It's called The Crime Report. Um, there's nothing on it right now yet. There's no videos or nothing yet. We just recorded one today, so it should be up tomorrow or the next day. Um, and it's going to be between the three of us, me, Flaco from Convex Perspective, and Tony from Stories Written by a Current Prisoner. So it'll be the three of us on there talking about, the things that the things we a lot of the same stuff we discuss here, but we just go in a little bit in depth. It's more geared, towards real time stuff. So, we'll talk about something that's in the news today and just discuss it, man, and on how this is affecting our community, how these kids are being led astray, and giving these examples as to that. I haven't seen the one where you're sitting in the car. I'll find it. Thanks for letting me know. There's another deeper part. It's kind of the same. It was just I think it was a more I don't know how to put it. It was it was tougher to tell that time, I think. Tony going to be wearing his mask. So, Ruben, this one right now was just audio. So it's going to be us talking, and then in the background we'll have, on the video it'll be, pictures of what we're talking about, the stories. Uh, I'm not sure if we'll end up doing video portions like where we're actually, you know, showing ourselves. And if we do, I couldn't say for sure if he would or if he is or not. He'd probably be wearing the mask. The new channel would be Chele put up she put the link. It's a little bit up if you right under your other one, 100 sins. So right under where you said, let me find it real quick. I just looked at it. Where you said making you walk with the death of your baby's mother for the time. Right under that, Chele posted the link to that new channel. So just go to that. I know there's no content right now, but that's where we plan on releasing this stuff. So hopefully we'll get it going. Thanks, Chile. God, appreciate you guys. Thanks, Cricket. No problem, brother. Ya sabes. I am 100 since the crime report, hermano, said Geronimo. Yeah, I wonder if you put it in like that, if you find, since it's new, I don't think that it would find it like that. But Shit, we only need 11 more subscribers to hit 1,000. That's crazy already. There's nothing on there yet, but we'll be having that stuff hopefully by tomorrow. He'll release the first video, the ones we recorded today. But I think if you put the crime report, it's not gonna come up. It's too new. You have to actually look for it with the link, and then you can get it like that, and eventually it'll come up. Just watch the skate video. How in the hell they call that a fence? Jones got. I know. You see that? That's South Unit, bro. Hard Life. So that's pretty gnarly crew for the new channel. Y'all are going to bring it. Look forward to hearing it. Crime Report is a good name, but I like Crime Watcher, Crime Slime better. Arrowhead. Chele, gracias. Yeah, that's the link right there for the new channel that Chele just put. Much love from Eastside Salinas, Fremont Street, and the Casa. Said Bugsy 600. What's up, Bugsy? When you were a youngster before you went to jail, didn't you watch all the documentaries about mafia stories that in the end it always ends in betrayal or prison or sick? Nah, bro, I don't remember those. They didn't have those then, I don't think, bro. And plus, I went to the first time I got locked up in juvenile, bro. I was 12, bro. So I wasn't really watching TV too much and documentaries and all that. You know, I was just caught up in the barrio, and you know, you don't take heed to stuff like that when you're out there doing it like that. You know, those movies. You know, honestly, the movies that I saw was like Goodfellas and American Me and Blood In, Blood Out and Colors and fucking New Jack City and to me all that shit was cool. You know what I mean? And so no hay de queso, nomás de papas, hermano, said Geronimo. So is Tony also a dropout? It sounds so fucking disrespectful. I know it's not though, but a dropout. No, Tony's never even been to prison, bro. Tony's not a part of anything. He's never been to prison. He's never been. He just started doing his channel the way he did, but he's not he's never been locked up or nothing. Please just come link loot channel and hit like here. Tony from Prison Stories written by a current prisoner. Yeah, I understand. I don't think Tony was ever a criminal. I could be wrong. No, he wasn't. Never been locked up. Never been to prison. He was just I think his thing, he was just fascinated by the stories, I think, and more of like, reporter type thing. I was just wondering because he has just that great storyteller. Yeah, he does. The dudes, they could talk their ass off for sure. Ruben Sanchez, I like Flaco. We both share the same passion for the message you're getting across. Yeah, I believe that as well. That's kind of why I hooked up with them, him and Rojo, because I believe they share that mindset for the youth and that cause, that message for these kids, man. I do remember when they started their channel and they would talk a lot about that and when I don't know if you guys remember, originally Flaco and Rojo started on stories written by a current prisoner, and they would sit there and talk around their table and they would talk about basically the detriment of what this life is, all the bad shit that came behind it, and so I remember that, and I think that that they are truly of that mind. You know what I'm saying? We just need to find the right path, and I think that we're getting there with that nonprofit, and doing this is just another way to kind of open up dialogue a little more, and kind of focus on what it is that we're trying to get out there about it all, Flaco's still in the house. Cheetah said there was no documentaries or even YouTube to show you how gangs was so bad. No, there are unlimited gang and mafia YouTube channels. It's ridiculous. Now there is, yeah. Yeah, I don't remember stuff like that when I was a kid. It didn't really exist. Not like that. Flaco said, thank you. Sometimes he sounds like Flaco. So chilling. Who does? So what happened to Dreamer? I forgot to ask you. Dreamer, I don't know, bro. I know he ended up going into like that witness protection program originally. Him and his girl, and then I heard that he ended up not liking it or something, and he dropped out and went back to Arizona, and then I know he got arrested with a gun at one point and was sent back to prison, but they just sent him for his violation. They didn't charge him with anything new. So after that, no one's really heard anything about him. So I don't know what happened to him, or I don't know if he's alive or not right now, or anything like that. You're welcome, 100 sins. Yeah, one thing I have come to learn throughout my pops, primos, tios, primas, all being locked up is that pinteros can paint stories with words. Yeah, it is a lot of work, said Combis Perspective, said Flaco. Between YouTube and Patreon, it's a lot of work. Yeah. Heart Life Tony. I really enjoy stories with Tony. Both Flaco and Tony have an interview with David Rocha from House of Rest Church, Modesto, California. That's gangster. Simon Dog said 100 sins. The one who does stories of prisoners. That's just cricket. Thanks for answering. Yeah, no problem, bro. Absolutely. That's what I'm here for. Oh man. But yeah, man. So I think that's gonna be cool. Where are we at with it? Let's see how many people. Where are we at? You looked at Flaco? Let's see where it's at. Uh-oh, 9 more. We need 9 more. I reached out to you a few weeks ago on your email. I'll reach out again if you didn't get it. To me, Ruben? Which email, brother? Because I haven't got. If you're talking to me, I don't know if you're talking to me or Flaco. I didn't get one from you, brother, for real. As a matter of fact, let me look again right now just to make sure I didn't pass it up. But did you? No, I didn't get it. No. I didn't get it, brother. And I'm looking at it right now. Hold on. Oh, yes. Well, I sent you my number, didn't I, brother? You told me you were gonna call me. Is that the one? Is that what we're talking about? Flaco said, yes, me and Toby helped get each other started. I brought everyone on there for interviews. Tony, you're right. We did watch those videos and documentary about the mafia when we were young. I don't think they had that. You're right. Stories with Tony is a dropout. Stories with he's not, but yeah, I remember seeing mobster docs on History Channel. Now they have YouTube channels. It's crazy. I know, right? G-Thuds, no, he's not. 991. Yeah, that's what I saw right now. College dropout said G-Thoughts. Yeah, I got that one, bro. I sent you my number because you had told me you were going to call me later that day, right? Or is there another one? You got my number, brother. Call me. Órale, Simon. You guys say what you had, the Corona? Got me with that one, said Dr. Chapatin. Just got home. Fuck, I'm a fat ass, man. I mean, I'm a big homie. Matt. Yes, I'll call you. I just got really sick right now. It's all good. Yeah, call me, fool. Where are we at right here? Let's see where this is at. I don't know why I'm all 991 subscribers. Oh, Rojo's in the house too now. Watch out. I send my bro in full. Rojo, Cubo. What's up, Rojo? Shit, let's get a party line going. Remember the party lines back in the days? Yeah, I do remember that. That's what this is, man. It just ain't that type of party line. We're just here to try to help the kids the best way we can, man. Talk about the best ways to go about doing that. But definitely, man, I think moving forward, just kind of open up that dialogue a little more, make it a little more wide. You know what I mean? Um, I just think that it's an important topic, man. These kids they're throwing their lives away, man, for nothing. And we've been, I mean, it's not like it's anything new. We did it too, but fortunately, people like like me, Flaco, were able to get away from it, and now we can use everything we learned. Um, or Rojo, me, Rojo, Flaco, all of us, that were in that gun, or everybody that was involved in that lifestyle, um, can now come and use what we learned from it, and kind of like show these kids that they don't have to do that. They can learn from our mistakes instead of making them themselves. um, it's it's definitely a lifestyle that just brings heartache. It's not anything that is that's anything to look up to. All that hero worship and looking up to these vatos and calling them the elites and all that shit, it's bullshit. Hey, motherfuckers ain't no elites, bro. If you think about it, the Carnales, MM members, NF member, any prison gang you want to put in this, whatever, in this conversation that we're talking about, vatos ain't elite to nothing, Holmes. It's just a bunch of tecatos that are willing to kill people, period. It doesn't make them any better than anybody else. It doesn't, none of that. So to look up to that, or to aspire to be that is just ridiculous. And these kids are throwing their lives away to be tecatos, to be what these fuckers are. You know what I mean? It's just it's all bad, and it's something that needs to be talked about. Rojo, I'm waiting for my brisket, said Dr. Chapatin. Working with kids helps us heal the demons in our past. We can't change the past, but we can guide those to better future. That's true too. Yeah, it's definitely therapy, man. We owe it to um, society, to our community, and to these kids. Um, with all the bad that we've done, to give back is the least we can do. What's your time difference from California? I'm 2 hours, brother. So it's 12 right here, right now, where I'm at. Rojo, no, you're not, said Geronimo. I agree with convict's words, said 100. LOL, said, I think that's Rojo. Is it mandatory to work out with the brothers, or can I just stay in my cell and read books all day just to have an excuse? Yeah, you can stay in your room all day, bro. Just do heroin, get high, and think you're the coolest motherfucker in town. 6 more needed. Is that it, Chelly? Damn, it's going fast. We got six more. 6 more for the 1,000. Watch out. The end result. Stories with Tony has a deep heart, said G Thoughts. Yeah, I think when kids talk with vatos that lived in it or are living that life, they see for what it is and see that it brings sorrow and emptiness to one's life. That's true. Absolutely. It's just a lot of loss, man. At the end of the day, it's more than just loss of freedom. You know what I mean? That's the obvious. But beyond that, you're talking about loss of so much more. You know what I mean? If for whatever case, let's say you're a 15-year-old kid, you've been with your little girlfriend for 2 years, that's your high school sweetheart, whatever. Now you're 16, 17, you get locked up. That bitch ain't waiting for you. She gone, right? So now you lost that. That's number one. If you happen to have a kid with that same broad, they're gone. Boom. Now you lost the kid too. Um, Then on top of that, obviously the loss of that. Then let's say you get 30 years in prison. Your mom dies while you're in there. Now you lost all those memories, the lifetime, every Christmas with your family. I mean, there's loss upon loss upon loss for that in that lifestyle. And it's not minimal. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to just sit there and say, oh, that ain't shit. It is shit. It's a lot, man. When you get out, I mean, now I see it. I got out and my whole family moved on. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember when we were real little, you know what I'm saying? The family would get together for these, Christmases and all this stuff. And now it's like they don't do it anymore or whatever it is that's happening. But regardless, I'm just kind of like an afterthought because I've always been that. I've never been there. So everybody moved on with their life and I'm just here. And it's just another loss of that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? On top of the fact that obviously, my son had to suffer. He didn't have his dad with it in his life for all these years. And, there's so many other things that we can talk about, but I mean, just think about what you would miss or lose if you had been in there for all those years. And for the people that were in there for all these years on the chat, what did you lose? You know what I mean? There's always that. I mean, you can't tell me that you didn't go, that you went in there, nothing happened, that there was nothing that was lost or nothing that you missed or any of that. But no one wants to talk about that to these kids. They want to get out and glorify these stories and talk about how they hit this motherfucker in his neck and they did this and they done that and bullshit. You know what I mean? It's bullshit. End result is key to shed light to, said Comics Perspective. I remember in 96, Kai Bat, Winslow, Francois, Hormiga, Big Spider, Big Poncho, and Smiley, they seemed to be in the know. Which Hormiga? From La Victoria? Perez? Yeah. Gita's stories with Tony has a deep hatred towards Renee Boxer for his sex charges. Yeah, I don't feel the same, obviously. I don't. We talked about that yesterday when it comes to Boxer. I don't see, and it's not because of the sex charges. I'm talking about if you look at the whole situation with Boxer, I don't think that those charges are what they're trying to portray him as now that he's, in the bad. Why didn't they say that shit then? Did you ever use smack cricket? Sorry for the question. Smack, what's that, bro? What's smack? Is that crack? I never use crack. That's what you're talking about. I don't know what smack is, bro. We have a 16-year-old down here that has had 5 people killed in front of his pad in the last year, all separate incidents. And the last one was last weekend. Yeah, and that has an effect on them, man. It's got you. Watching these carnales and knowing what I know when I get an unexpected visit at my jale, my heart rate skyrockets. Oh, yeah, you're good, bro. Did you ever stab yourself cooking? Pinches chitas. God damn, yes I did. Right here in the goddamn nose. Rojo Comics Perspective, like I told Flaco, you're good here in the Finiquera 602. Much love and respect, Carnal, said Ben Cuevas. When they came up to me and asked me, where the fuck were you at? Me, Cricket said I didn't have to. I said, Matt. LOL, heroin. Oh, heroin. Yes, I did use heroin, bro. Yes, I did. So when I hit the pinta, I had never tried it before going to prison. I mean, I was 17 when I went in. Not to say that kids under 17 don't do it, but I just never had. But that was the drug of choice in the pinta. That was what was prevalent in there. It was weird. Like, there was weed and all, but I mean, the main drug of choice in prison was heroin. So when I remember I hit I ended up with my celly, and homeboy had it. And I remember the first time I did it with my nose, through my nose. I snorted it, and I was so fucked up, bro. Like, I mean, like bad, like sick. You know what I'm saying? Made me nauseous. We're supposed to go to dinner, and they popped the doors, and I'm like, man, I can't go. You know what I mean? I'm sitting by the toilet, so I let them all go. Everybody goes, and I'm just stuck on the toilet, almost throwing up, and so. you know, I don't know why, but even after I was like, okay, well, let me try it with the needle now. Fucking dumbass. Like if that was gonna make a difference. And so I did. And well, you know, obviously I got used to it. And in prison, I've never been sick off of it. I've never been prendido. Um, because it was like when they hit, I would get high, and when they didn't, you know what I mean? Like it was, they would hit on the weekends, you get high, and Saturday, maybe Sunday, and then Monday, you know, you would sell the rest or whatever. And you know, so I never got to the point where I was continuously doing it to where I got sick, you know, from withdrawals or anything. But I did do it. I mean, I did it a lot in the joint, and that would just be it became my drug of choice too, just like everybody else. You know, it's just again same thing. You know, I was a follower to the bone. I mean, you know, even though I became a carnal and all that bullshit, it doesn't matter. I was a follower like everybody else. I wanted to be part of the cool crowd, and all of those things that I did was you know to that end. You know, at the end of the day, and it goes back to the same thing. You know, it's you know the hero worship, the glorification of that lifestyle, and thinking that that's the best way to go about it. And I did everything that one can think of in that life. I did it. You know what I mean? So it just is what it is. What's the price of it? It's not mandatory to do it. No, it's not mandatory. The price. I mean, the price. It just. I don't know. It depends. You know what I mean? This depends on where you're at and how prevalent it is, and you know all the just supply and demand. Dr. Chapatin, G thoughts. I know someone currently in that had his pico shred him up inside after shuffling with the guards. He had a terrible ride to SMU from Buckeye at the time. Fool couldn't even sit down for a bit. Damn. Yeah, that's a bitch. 1996, Hormiga and Winslow was a dark, smaller guy. Never seen his eyes. Always had shades on. Always sat at the table. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's Hormiga from La Victoria. Joey Perez. There's two of them actually. They're brothers. They call each other Hormiga Negra and Hormiga Roja. But that one that you're describing is Joey Perez. He always wears glasses. He had the brown pride tattooed on his chest. Dan Cricket, the only gacho thing I've ever done was that grifa, but I've never walked that for to do those things. Yeah, you know, again, you know, everything that I've done, I'm obviously not proud of from the beginning to the end, you know. But you know, I got to be honest with everything that it is, and that's that lifestyle, bro. That's the truth, you know. It is what it is. You know, we do so much that you know in that life that it's just ridiculous. You know, when you look back at it, it's just like, what the fuck, man? What were you doing? Why? You know, there's so many questions that I wish I could ask myself at that age. You know, as a younger dude, you know what I mean? But you know, it's part of that life, man. There's nothing we can't change it, you know. All you can do is just realize what it is, you know. It's kind of it. But I think the good thing is we can use a lot of what we learn, you know, to help these kids now. You know what I'm saying? For real, I think that's honestly what I believe is the main thing moving forward. Is that all? You know, these kids can't lie to me. You know what I'm saying? You can't pretend with me. Uh, I'm gonna be able to read that bullshit because I played it. You know, I talked it and I was it. You know what I mean? So, um, you know, I'm definitely gonna call out any of that type. You know, any of the dumb shit that they may come with. Uh, you know, again, my thing is I just want to help, man, and I hope that I can do that with the knowledge that I have. You know. Yeah, damn cricket don't own. T Rilla tapping in from the new highlight, man. I'm thankful for being in the position I am in now. I appreciate you there for being there when I needed someone to talk to. Keep me on the straight road. You didn't call me last night, fool. What happened? You gotta call me, fool. You still ain't told me what the new position is. Chapatin, are you talking about his culo? Fuck the things people do. My God. Yeah. Vincent Garcia, if you had to do it all over again, cricket, would you change the road you went down? Yes, absolutely, I would, bro. Without a question. Yeah, absolutely. Um, I know that I know that everything I went through, is gonna be useful to for the road I'm on now. Helping these kids and all this stuff. Nevertheless, I wish I would have never done it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, yeah, I would definitely take it all back in a fucking minute, bro. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, without a damn question. Chapatina, you talking? If you had to do it all over, oh, T Rilla, add the new channel. Yeah, T Rilla, subscribe to that channel right there. That's gonna be the new channel that me, Tony from um, Current Prisoner, that stories written by a current prisoner, and Flaco are gonna be are putting together. So if you can, brother, subscribe to that to get us kind of get us started. There's no what's it called? Uh, there's no content on there yet, but we already recorded some stuff, and we'll be putting it out here in the next day or two, and we'll keep it rolling. I got home at 6 a.m. I said, "Oh, did you?" Well, tomorrow I go to work at 7, bro. I gotta be at work at 7. So if you're up after you get home for a couple hours or something, just hit me up. Talk while I'm at work. I don't even want to imagine that type of internal pain, said Gita. I know, right? Did the Arizona Emma do contract hits on the side and the damages had one member that specialized like a hitman? Nah, everybody pretty much was. They didn't. We don't. There's no real like hitman. Everybody's supposed to be, hitting people or whatever. So it just is what there's no specializing in that. But um contract hits, yeah, they were doing that. They did that for a little bit too. Longo had a few that he did, and then obviously the stuff with the New Mexico stuff was all contracted through the Cisneros brothers and all that. So Heart like Tony said, good night, cricket. I appreciate you, Arrowhead. Hola, homie. Have a good night, brother. Is it cool to call you about that time? I figured you're on your way to work yeah, I go to work at 7, bro. So right after 7, I'm in my office, so you can call me, bro. I'll be chilling in the office. You should do a giveaway at 1,000 subs. Oh, on that channel? Shit, if I get 10,000 subs on this channel, 1,000, that one I think has already hit 1,000. When he won, that can be T Rilla, said Chile. Did you do it, T Rilla? See. It's there, 1,000 subscribers. I almost made a bad decision once. I wanted to blast someone, but my conscience was there. And considering your knowledge about just in general about the Pinta life, it's just not worth it. Yeah, it's definitely not, brother. And it's not necessarily just the consequences to you, going to prison. I mean, that's obviously a big one. But, you don't want to live with having killed somebody, man. Again, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that I wake up in cold sweats and all that stuff that you see in movies. Um, but it's not, when I think about it, it's obviously something that weighs heavily on me. Maybe a Cricket Signature prison picture sign. Oh, orale. I got some pictures too. I gotta keep see. Sir Joe said, would you change it knowing you might not end up with white fence and having your son? Damn, that's a crazy question, huh? Damn. You put me on the spot, homie. Damn. Wow. I don't know. It's hard to answer that, bro, because it'd be selfish for me. The selfish answer is no, because I want them, obviously. But remember, I have victims, bro. There's people that lost their life because of me, and other people that lost loved ones because of me. So for me to answer that question and say that I would not change it because of them would be because of myself, my own happiness. That yeah, I think I just have to hope that my son and her were meant to be for me, and say I still would not want to live that life. I will, Chell. I said T-Real. Cricket and family, much honor. I'm calling it a night. All right, Tom, have a good night, brother. At the end of the day, we all have enemigos, but sometimes you leave those things up to God and you have to walk in a straight line. Thank you, Cricket. G thoughts apparently they had the buck with them, but before he was able to remove the pico, it went down, and yeah, with the tussling going on, it slid up and turned side and cut intestines open. God damn. Sergio said, have a good night, Tom. It's at 1,000 for your information. Yeah, I saw that. Good night, familia. I said, awesome person. That's crazy. It says I'm already a sub. It's called The Crime Report. Yeah. Might have been one of the other ones I was doing, bro. Not going to lie, though. Anger and emotions play a big role in almost everything. It does. It does. But that's where I think the maturity steps in and you think before you act. You know what I'm saying? If you can now, please, they trying to get 1,000 tonight. It's done. It's at 1,000. Yep. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Chelly. When you were growing up, bro, what did you want to become? Just curious. So when I was real little, um, I don't know how old I was, honestly, but I was little. They would ask me, and I always used to tell people I wanted to be a veterinarian, which is crazy because I don't like animals now, but I guess I did then. But that's what I used to say. After that, bro, I mean, like I said, I went to juvenile hall. I was 12. I didn't have much of a childhood per se. I wanted to be what I became. I wanted to be a carnal since I was 12, 13 years old. I wanted to go to prison since then. I've told stories on here about some of that. Some of my thoughts and my actions as a kid that pertain to that. It was, that was the life I chose. I wanted to be. And again, it was a childish mentality of, glorifying and looking up to, those people, those so-called veteranos, those vatos that were supposed to lead us. I feel they should have been leading us the right path, but they're cowards. Was there any canales that got made without anyone doing a pegada? Yeah, there was a few, man. They used to do that. They called it on credit, bro. So you would get made, and then usually by then you'd done stuff, but not necessarily a murder. But then they would give you your shit, and you had to earn it later, right? So you got it on credit, and then you had to kill someone later when the chance arose. Dr. Chapatin G thought it was beyond painful from my understanding. He would purely laugh as he was telling me the story, so at least the homeboy can laugh about the tragic situation. Do what is I'm back. Had to get some work done before I go to sleep. 1,000 said, yep. Are you going to be like the Justice League of Heroes critics? What will be superpower leaping into razor wires to teach kids what not to do? She probably said I'm talking. Right? I was a stupid ass kid almost. God damn. It's an honorable answer, bro. Respect. I hear Chapatin Creeks laughs in his sleep when he dreams about driving into razor wires. He ain't scared of nothing. He laughs at danger even in his sleep. This fool's stupid. He wanted to be a Chip and Dale's dancer, right? Imagine. I could have did it too. Maruka stopped me. Yeah, right. 480. If you were asked to do an interview on YouTube on another channel because there hasn't been easy personal channel people or no easy content, would you be interested? I think you'd be. Yeah, I've done interviews, brother. I did one on Convict's Perspective. I also did one on Sheepdog Assist. I think those are the two I did. Sheepdog Assist, I did one, and then Convict's Perspective, I did it. Tom said they rejected it because of the eyebrow. Eyebrows. Tom, I take that personally because my eyebrows are bigger than his, said Sergio. They ask you to do a hit. You said no. Would they hit you for not doing it? Yes. You can't say no to that. Yes. Absolutely. Without question, bro. I'm out. Hit me up. I'm off at 6 a.m. Orale. Hit me up. Or we'll hit it. One of us will hit the other. Simon. I'm out too, fellas. I'm going to go to sleep. I got to get up in the morning and I got to get to work at 6. It's already 12:30 out here. I got to get to work at 7. So it's already 12:30. So I'm going to get off of here. But I appreciate you guys. Ya saben. Good conversation tonight, I think. Good. Talk. Made fun of me a little bit. It's all good. You guys have a good night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. If anybody wants to or needs to talk to me, just get at me on Prison Chronicles at gmail.com. Is that what it is? It'll say it right now on this little thing going on the bottom. Just get at me on that and I'll send you my phone number, whatever we can wrap. See. Oh, right there. PrisonChronicles1 at gmail.com is the Gmail. So, yes, Ivan. Not only can you not say no to that, but you can't even show hesitation. Yeah, at all. Cricket, good night, bro. Say Matt, good night, brother. Hola, Dr. Chapatin, good night, bro. Have a good night, Sergio. Tom, have a good night, bro. Traveling Charlie, buenas noches a ti también, bro. Good night, so 480. Night, all fam. Night, Cricket from Chile. Good night. Ruben, have a good night, brother. Dr. Chapatin, good night. Prison Chronicles 1 at gmail.com from Geronimo KSC. I thank you guys, eh? Hasta mañana. Ya saben. We'll be back after these. Remember that? I almost did the little jingle. Have a good night, eh? Have a good night, eh? I just said that shit, huh? Buenas noches. Mañana.